Today's project's featuring these stamps that's in this art booking collection, which is a Cricut cartridge by Close to My Heart. I find that I'm using this collection more and more. It was basically set up for ease of scrapbooking. And if you're not really a scrapbooker, which I don't really proclaim to be, but I have found that using this, I found all different kind of projects. There are neat cards I've made with this. I'm talking about it all the time. If you follow my blog, I mention the Cricut collections a lot because that's my go-to for the Cricut collections. Is always the Cricut collection, and I'll tell you why. When you buy other Cricut cartridges, you may find just a handful of images you really like, but all the Close to My Heart ones are at least 700 images or more, and every image I just absolutely love and want to make something with, and that is a goal of mine, to make something with every Close to My Heart image. There's things that are unexpected that you'd never find anywhere else. For example, like this image is a carousel, and it came from Artiste, which is my hands-down favorite Cricut collection, but the art booking one is the reason I became a consultant, because it was the only one I did not have. If you've seen previous things on my blog where I did my selfie challenge, I used this right here. See, this is in our, this was in the Cricut manual, oh, not the Cricut manual, but the Close to My Heart manual. Previously, it's just expiring the end of this month, but I've made this, and I will insert the picture to show you what my selfie picture looks like that I made just right off of this. And all I did was I took the art booking cartridge, I set this to fit to page, this image, and cut that out in the same color paper. And then for the background, since this is kind of a shimmery background, I painted different nail polishes to get that shimmer chrome-like effect. And, well, I'll insert the picture and give you a better idea now. And here is what I was talking about. It shows the Lagoon paper. Okay, and now here's the cartridge up close. I know the lighting's not very good, and everybody always talks about the lighting, but it's true, lighting's crazy. But anyway, this is what it looks like up close. And I just really like it, and I've used it a lot more than I thought I ever would. But these stamp sets that come in it are very versatile. This one has the days of the week on it. All 7 days, and they'd be perfect for those My Crush books, which is similar to the Project Life, but everything I've seen with the My Crush, I've liked. Oh, it's not Project Life, excuse me. The Project Life compares to our Picture My Life, and everything I've seen of the Picture My Life, I've far liked more than the Project Life that it is promoted so much. Because this is a very easy way to scrapbook, and I'm trying to get back into scrapbooking because I promised my friend a baby book like 3 years ago, and it is on the agenda. It's coming. I'm going to make it. I have everything for it, and my Close to My Heart stuff is going to make it all the better. So hopefully my friend's going to be all the happier once she gets it. But that is the stamps that I used, and this is what I ended up making. Which were all in perfect order before I started videoing. But anyway, it's the days of the week, and all I did was very, very, very easy. I just took scrap paper and cut it out to fit on the clothespin that I got at Walmart, and there were like, I don't know, 100 of them for $1 or something really cheap. And these were at Hobby Lobby for, I think, $4 or $5. So I can make a lot more. I've already made a set for the one friend that was retiring well, she's not retired either. I keep saying that. She's no longer at our job. And I miss her. So it's almost as if she retired. But she did not. I mean, you know, so it's a very simple project. I'm trying to start with simple projects so I can get used to making more things. But this is the one that didn't turn out as well because the Thursday faded. But, I mean, you could even take washi tape and you could put the washi tape over it if you didn't want to do the paper. And that's kind of a cute look. And then stamp on it that way. But all I did was to exactly sorry, I got a little tongue-tied. what I did was I took some liquid glass, and as you see, this liquid glass looks pretty worse for the wear. This is actually, I think I bought it in 2008, and there's still a fair amount at the very bottom of it. So the reason these aren't perfectly smooth is because I took a popsicle stick and I just smeared it on. It is a great adhesive, this liquid glass that Close to My Heart sells, or we sell through Close to My Heart, is a great adhesive. And all I did was put a little bit on these cheap clothespins, and as you can see, this is what the back looked like before. And I rubbed the liquid glass over it, and then I cut the paper to fit, smoothed it back down, similar to decoupage. But I'm going to tell you, every time I've decoupaged with Elmer's glue, it's basically like Elmer's glue. It may not actually be Elmer's glue, but that's what I used. But anyway, and the decoupage has always come off. The liquid glass hasn't. I made this a little bit ago, a couple of weeks ago actually, and then I stamped them, and then I just put some more of the liquid glass over it. But since the oh, I'm sorry, I'm still recording. Since the since it's already got liquid glass on it and it's dry, I'm going to try to stamp over it with a permanent marker. And so I was getting the Thursday, and I've already peeled this off. They're very easy if you've never used these before to use, and they do go back just as easily. But I just peeled the Thursday off, and our stamps are the best quality. And I'm not just saying that. I was a customer since about 2008, and then I just decided to join to be a consultant because of the fact that they had the art booking. Well, it was any of the cartridges, you could get it for free with the cost of your kit, which was $99, which was the same price as the cartridge, and art booking was the only one I didn't have. I had already had Art Philosophy, and then I bought Artiste as soon as it came out, so I thought I'd finish my collection, and I've been very happy with the art booking. But anyway, you just put the stamp just goes right on like magic, clings to the block, and then you turn it over this way and you can see the stamp. And Close to My Heart makes wonderful ink, but I don't know of anyone that's super permanent. I've used permanent markers on these. Just realized I colored off camera. Sorry about that. But I've used permanent markers on these, and you've got this great set that will wash scrub the stamps off, so it all works very well. But I'm just going to stamp the Thursday on here. Let me make sure I'm where you can see. Let's see if it lined up. If that lined up good. I don't know how well you can read it, but it does say Thursday pretty good. I'm going to go over it probably with a black Sharpie. The thing is, my handwriting's not that good, as you saw from that little piece of paper. That is not my specialty. But, you know, it works. So I'm just going to clean the stamp. This is the My Acrylic Spritz Cleaner. You just spray a couple of squirts on there, and then this is the scrubber that comes in this. It's almost like a block, but it's kind of hard to get off. Okay, so it comes off like this. And then you just clean the stamp right on there. And then once you get done, you just peel the stamp off, and it goes right back on your carrying sheet. Lines up so you can see where it goes. Makes it really easily. So that's it for this. I will put a picture on here at the end so you can see what they look like when I first did them, and also the set that I made for her. But now they're all in order, and I'm ready to go get organized. What I was thinking that would be perfect for these is to have different projects during the week. I realized that my weeks get kind of busy, even though I work outside my home. I kind of get kind of busy during the week, and sometimes it's hard to follow through. So I figured, like, whatever project I decide to do that day, I would just take these paper clip for that week and just clip it on there and kind of organize it that way, and maybe I could keep track of it. And I did see that some people were using decorative paper clips and blog journals to keep up with that. And I mean, this would work fine for that too. But if you wanted to do the same thing I've done with these others, all these were stamped with the Close to My Heart ink, except for that one that I just did. This is the Skylark topper to the Skylark, and I got that in my consultant kit, and this is a zipper strip, and this went on so easy just to glue that down, and I just loved it. It was my favorite. And then these others came from projects that I have shown pictures of. I just had little pieces. It was a really great way to use up little bitty scraps. So that's what I did. I hope you liked my video. I'll insert the picture, and thank you for watching. I just wanted to add this about this great stamp set that comes with the art booking collection, and this is the same is true for all the Cricut collections, and currently there is 3. There is a new one that's coming out in August called Artfully Sent. It's all about making cards. It has pop-up cards. It has scene cards. It is really cool. I've seen a lot of pictures, but the cartridge isn't available to order yet. They're saying August, and as soon as I can get it, I'm going to get it. But just for example, this is the art booking, this stamp set that comes with it, and it's nice that it says art booking there so that you know this is the one. This goes with that cartridge, and you just get that Cricut cartridge, put it in your machine, look for this image, and then you cut it at 1 3/4, and it tells you it's on page 79 of the little manual, which is amazing because you're not hunting for anything. And like if you wanted to do this arrow, you could find it also on page 79, and this different arrow, and these. I've cut these out. And I just realized earlier, you see this picture of this girl? This was from that snow fairy I had done. What had happened was the cartridge wasn't, the stamp that I had wasn't on the right side, so I just did a reverse, and I stamped it on this because it was such a good surface to stamp on. And so when I rubbed the paper over it, it made it in reverse to flip the image, and I didn't know a better way to do it than that. So I need to clean that off. So apparently it stained it because I had used special ink. But I've already used this. This is too much fun in my life. And again, it does coordinate with the Project Life very well, but I've seen a lot of the Project Life, and I didn't really think it was for me. But anyway, these are the stamp sets, and I've used them, and I think there's 4 of them. I mean, excuse me, there's 2 of them, I think, and they're each just a little bit different. I could literally ramble for hours, and all of my friends know that I do. But anyway, I just wanted to show this great stamp set, and I think this will be here. So this again, if you cut this at 1 inch, then you just stamp it, and it's so easy to line these up because they're clear. And I was talking about the quality, and I just want to also mention that the Cricut now is selling their own stamps, and they are not the same. They are not the same quality as Close to My Heart. Close to My Heart is the very best acrylic stamp set on the market. Every other one that I've gotten, I mean every single one I've gotten that hasn't been Close to My Heart, makes like the stamp beads up, and so you don't get a clear image. So I'm not a big fan. You do have to season these a little bit, and by seasoning them, I mean that's a really weird term, but all you do is you just stamp it on your skin, and that just puts a little oil on them, and then it's stamped just perfectly after that. They all come with these little foam things, and what's neat about this is it protects your surface, for one, and the other thing is it cushions it. You put the paper over it, and it cushions it, and it makes the stamp just go on a little bit clearer. Here's a picture of the finished project. Thank you for watching, and always make it from the heart.